What's up, ladies and gents, Sinister1, and welcome back to our walkthrough for Mirror's Edge. This is Chapter 5, New Eden. This one's actually a little bit of a tough mission to get through, but we're going to try to do it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. It's go time.
What are you thinking about?
A murderer?
Yeah?
Yeah. Pope's. Got a tip-off about a meet at the New Eden Mall tomorrow. Gonna pay a visit.
Shit, Faith. Why are you doing this? It's not your fight. Just, I don't know, lay low.
Everything's changed. The city's different now. I keep thinking of my folks. They thought this place was something worth protecting. Mom and Dad were friends with Pope. Organized protests, lobbied the mayor, took me and Kate on marches. But I never really understood why back then. What it meant.
Merc said your mom died.
She was killed during the downtown riots. Protest marches that went bad.
That's rough.
After that, we, pretty much fell apart. Dad never forgave himself, and I left home soon after. Guess I never really forgave him either.
That's when you met Merc?
He caught me, breaking into his place.
No kidding. You never said that.
He offered to train me. Felt like a good way off the street, so I took it. Not much else going for me.
What you're doing now, Faith, is the fastest way to get yourself killed.
They got my sister involved, Sel, and I need to clear her name. I owe her that much. I'll survive. That's what we do.
Survival is overrated. You need to live a little, too.
Hey, you want to come with me tomorrow? Could use the help.
Can't. Drake's got me on a job. Says I've been slacking. Look, I've got to go.
It's fine. Someone's bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
Faith. Take care.
The New Eden Mall should be ahead of you, but watch it. Mayor Callahan's on some kind of campaign drive-about. A few streets away, so there are roadblocks all over the place.
Alright, so first off, if you immediately jump to the left and die, you'll actually restart the checkpoint down on the ground. This will allow you to be able to save so much time if you're going for the speedrun, but since this is not the speedrun version, I'm going to show you the full entire level without doing any of those. I wouldn't call them cheats, but obviously skipping ahead that quickly is something that you would really only want to do for speedruns, right? So other than that, follow the route that you see me do. There's going to be two trains that you need to watch out for. It's very easy to avoid them. Essentially, all you have to do is look for the train on the left. So as soon as you see the one on the left, then notice about 5 seconds after it comes out, the one on the right will be coming behind you. So keep that in mind. You can see it right there, and then the other one comes behind. At this point, we don't have to worry about any more trains. We got lucky. Just one thing to note is that it's not always going to be the same. There was one time I did this. The moment I got out of that gate, the train just killed me. So it's always going to be random every single time you start it. And again, if you want to hear the no commentary version with full immersion, then make sure you check out the full walkthrough that I'll have at the end of the specific chapter episodes once they're finished. This, I would say, is pretty self-explanatory. Probably not as maybe... Well, you know what? I say one mission is tough, and then I realize that it's not about anything that's tough. There's nothing so far in this game that's been too tough. I think the most difficult thing so far has just been making sure you don't mess up your jumps. And of course, mistakes happen, and I want to show you those mistakes. So instead of going up to the right, you can actually go to the left and jump up this thing. You got to do a double jump in order to get this. As you can see, a lot of people probably wouldn't even think to jump up here, but it does save a little bit of time, so you don't have to go the long route. Here you're going to get on top of some of the ace, or what, I don't know what you would call this right there, but those boxes, and then do your wall jumps and then make your way onto the top of the roof. excuse me, this is where also your first bag is going to be. As soon as you jump over this thing right here, and you jump up here, as you can see, it's right to the right. So pick up your bag. Here, we're going to jump down. Now, I missed the thing because I jumped too far, and I landed on actually, it made me go a little faster. But you can actually get over here quick enough to where you don't have to worry about these guys as much. Do a little back jump, and then you can make yourself up, and you don't have to take a single enemy out. Of course, that's always going to be the mission for myself. If I can find a way to get around the enemies, I will do so. Let me know if you were able to get around the enemies like that, or did you actually have to take them out? There's just something about that challenge of leaving everyone alone. Even though I know some may deserve it or not, but I messed up the jump there, as you can see. But you know, this is what happens sometimes. You know, when I think I do want to do some speed runs for this, and when I do that, I want to see some perfect runs. But for our first time playing Mirror's Edge, I think we're doing pretty well. It's a great game. I recommend anyone to go and play it. You can get it really cheap on Steam. And of course, it's for Xbox 360. I think it came out for PS3, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going to go to the left here, and we're going to use this to jump up. Now, this section you can do two different things. So you can jump across here, and then you could go the high route, which will allow you to finish this a lot quicker, which I will show off in the speed run. But we're going to take the lower route for now, as this is the route that is going to help you all the most. The other one takes you on some other vents, and then it means you have to do kind of like that Sam Fisher style jump, kind of like some wall running from one side to the other side to the other side. It's pretty cool, but it's very, very hit and miss. So we're going to use a little zip line here, and you want to drop just before you get to the other one.
You should be able to get into the ball without being shot at.
The second bag is going to be right up ahead. You'll see the marking for it. It's directly behind, or directly to the left of us when you see the marking. And in order to get it, you have to do a wall run on top of these things right here. You see those two right out in front of us? Right there. Right? You need to do a wall run against that door, jump on there, and then go back the opposite direction, and it'll be right above there, and there's your second bag. And the third one is actually not too far ahead. Just really having lots of fun playing this game, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So we're going to be starting to head into this mall where we're going to try to meet up with this informant, or should I say the person who took out the guy in the last section, or in the last chapter. As we enter the mall here. This section can be a little tough, so try to do the jumps the best that you can. Now, once you get down here, there's going to be a truck. You'll see it immediately in front of you, but we're going to go to the right of the truck. Just jump up on top of the truck, and there's the third bag. There's the truck. On top of that is the third bag. Now it's time for the really the hardest part of this level. You can get lost here if you don't know exactly where you're going.
Meeting his little friend in the atrium, right? Well, it should be just ahead of you.
Go directly to the left when you enter. Get up the elevator.
Chatter's gone wild. Get out of there.
And then you're going to jump out the window in the back, and then you should not take any damage, really, unless you put yourself in harm's way. Once that blows out, you can jump.
Sorry, Faith. Nothing about that on the wires.
Head to the left. You can stay on the left side here and make sure you do a roll before you land. We're going to head up the escalator, and then we're going to head to the right. We're going to do a jump up, and then we're going to immediately turn around and do a wall run to get up to the next level. Lift your legs up so you make it. Keep going all the way around.
You got to get to the roof, Faith.
Head up the lockers here, and then continue to go up, and then you'll hit a vent.
Structures and maintenance areas at the top. There should be a way out up there.
Alright, so once you turn this valve up ahead, you're going to drop down into this area. There's actually 2 different ways that you can go. However, I'm going to show you the better one in my opinion, because I mean, maybe it's not as fast. You might lose 1 second, but it's way, way, way better, because if you try to use the other method, you could fall through the ceiling very easily. You have to do a double jump, and any movement will force you to fall. So it's very, very difficult, and it doesn't work every single time, so therefore I don't recommend using it, especially if you're trying to learn. So we're going to use the more simpler approach, which is still pretty fast. So what you could do is you could right here jump up to the right and then do a back jump and do a double jump there. That way you can get up. Or you can do this and still bypass all the guards. You still have to wait for them to shoot down the windows. So either way, you got to wait for them to shoot down the window. Jump in the middle. Try to aim for the middle so that you actually hit the middle of this. Otherwise, you will not be able to grab it if you're off to the side, and you'll immediately die. That one's a little tricky jump. And you're pretty much smooth sailing from here. You're going to be doing a back jump, and then you are ready to complete the mission. So, again, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and share the videos. Let me know how you're liking the walkthrough so far. Love you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
One last door and you're out of there.
Looks like my little friend is back.
Think he's the assassin?
I don't know, but I think I know someone who